Let me start today's video by recapping how our premium picks performed yesterday. We had 8 selections with 5 wins and 3 losses. In the NHL, we went 2-2, and in the NBA, we went 3-1. On today's card, there are only 3 hockey games, but I do have 2 free picks for you. Yesterday, I took a stab at 2 underdogs, and I am doing the same thing again today. So stick around, my friend. My first pick for Wednesday, February 7th is the Minnesota Wild, who will travel to Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. Furthermore, we will take the Wild with the puck line of -1.5. This means that the Wild will have to defeat the Blackhawks by 2 goals or more. The current odds for Minnesota on the puck line are +115 in American format or 2.15 in decimal, which is why I called it an underdog, because it has less than a 50% chance to hit. Here are some reasons as to why I like this play today. The Wild have had a mediocre season thus far, with a record that stands at 21, 23, and 5. However, the Blackhawks have been hopeful, and this is reflected by their 14, 34, and 2 season record. In fact, the Hawks have the worst win-loss record in the league. Minnesota has won their past 10 meetings against the Blackhawks, and they will want to keep this streak alive tonight. Here is a fun fact. The last time the Blackhawks tasted victory against the Wild was way back in 2019 BC, that is, before COVID. In each of the last 4 meetings, Minnesota defeated Chicago by 2 goals or more. This adds strength to the argument that we should be taking the Wild at the puck line tonight. Preceding their recent 2-game losing streak, the lads from Minnesota hit a little purple patch, winning 3 in a row. They were on fire offensively during this 3-game win streak, scoring a total of 16 goals and giving up just 9. They followed this up with 2 narrow losses to the Predators and the Ducks. On the other hand, the Blackhawks have struggled to get the puck in the net. In their past 4 outings, they have suffered 4 straight losses, scored just 2 goals and been shut out in 3 of those games, and if you go back 6 games, they have been shut out 4 times. That is absolutely mind-blowing. One area of concern is that, defensively speaking, Chicago has not been too bad. In their last 6 games, they have allowed 12 to pass by the pipes, but 6 of those came in 1 game against the Kraken. This was the only time that the Blackhawks gave up 4 or more goals in their past 11 games. Defense has certainly not been the issue for them. If Minnesota can regain the offensive form they displayed in the recent 3-game win streak, then the puck line looks like a solid bet. One of my other favorite bets in the National Hockey League for February 7th is the Tampa Bay Lightning over the New York Rangers. This pick is backed by one of my betting strategies called the blowout. Let me explain how it works. Following this betting strategy, we should bet a team that just blew out its previous opponent by a 3-goal margin or more, but do so only if the team in question is a road underdog today. In the current case, the Lightning won their last game by 3 goals when they defeated the New Jersey Devils by a score of 6-3 on January 27th. Tonight, the Lightning are indeed on the road as underdogs against the New York Rangers, which fits all criteria for betting. The Rangers won their first game back from the All-Star break by defeating the Colorado Avalanche 2-1 in overtime. This was an emotional victory against a serious Stanley Cup contender, so they may experience a bit of a letdown tonight against Tampa. Heading into the All-Star break, the Rangers had dropped 4 of 5 before defeating the Senators and then securing the latest victory against the Avalanche. The recent success marks the first time the Rangers have won consecutive matches since January 14 to 16. Tonight, the Rangers face an opponent that they have enjoyed success against in the past. The Lightning are 1-4 on the road in the last 5 games when playing the Rangers in New York. These teams last met on December 30, a 5-1 Rangers victory in Tampa Bay. The Rangers started their season with an astonishing 18-4-1 record, but they are just 13-12-2 in their past 27 contests. Moreover, they have failed to win 3 straight games in nearly 3 months. If they are to achieve that objective, they will have to continue their dominance over a Lightning team that was rolling heading into the All-Star break. Since December 17, they are 13-4 in their past 18 contests. If you want to receive my premium picks every day, including my very lucrative player prop bets, then join the many others who have already signed up and who are joining me in crushing the bookies. If we focus our attention on the past 26 weeks, we have had 19 weeks with a winning record versus just 7 with a losing record. That cannot be attributed to luck. My proven betting methods have been working since 1999, and my goal is to help you beat your bookies. I'm Professor MJ, and I hope to see you as a new subscriber at mjpicks.com.